Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. In this video, we'll be explaining everything you need to know about the new Dead by Daylight killer, the Xenomorph. Their power, their perks, and everything in between. PTB was released today, and if you didn't get a chance to get in yourself, or you're stuck playing on console, then don't worry, we've got your back. So, if you enjoy this type of video, think I've missed anything, or just want to know more, sub, like, and let me know in the comments. The Xenomorph. His power is called Hidden Pursuit, but there's quite a lot to it. His main special is Runner Mode. While in this form, the Xenomorph walks on all fours and becomes stealthier, reducing its terror radius. You also have access to a ranged tail attack. It works a little bit like the Nemesis Tentacle Whip, but it's a bit more accurate and aimable from what we've seen so far. You can hit some real snipes over rocks and through windows. His tail whip is an insanely strong attack. So to counter this, the survivors are given access to flame turrets. When you enter the radius and line of sight of the turret, you can be knocked out of Runner Mode, losing access to the tail whip and turning you into a very simple mouse 1 killer. If a turret takes you out of your power, you'll become immobile and the survivor will have to repair it to use it again. More importantly, as the killer, you can just walk up to the turret and destroy them. They also have a built-in sensor so the survivors know when you're getting close. So to deal with that, we'll talk about the tunnels. There's another special map feature which you will only see while playing as or against the Xenomorph. Control stations. There are 7 on the map, aka every generator has one next to it. These are where you will emerge from when tunneling and also where the survivors will collect their flame turrets, with a maximum of 4 turrets on the map at once. You can see where all the stations are at all times during the game. Simply walk up to the station, hit spacebar, and down you go to the tunnels. While down there, you can move at incredible speed, running hell for leather towards any station you choose, but it can get pretty confusing down there. So to enable easy guided passage, you can look at any of the stations, below or above ground, hit control, and once you submerge to the tunnels, there will be a yellow stream guiding you via the quickest route to the station you've aiming for. This makes navigation super easy and very efficient. From beneath, when directly below running survivors, you can see echoes of their footsteps, making it very easy to predict their destination. Also, you can simply sneak under a generator and hear them toiling away. When you hop out to surprise them, deployed turrets are momentarily deactivated and nearby survivors are marked with killer instinct. There's only 2 ways to break Xeno out of runner mode, with the fiery flames of Turret World or picking up a survivor to hook them. The cooldown at the bottom left will indicate when runner is reactivated automatically. Some hints and tips to help you along the way with Xenomorph. You can play the Xeno a lot like you play the Huntress and Nemesis around a lot of loot. Your ranged ability is almost instant, so there's no faking needed. A vaulting survivor, whether it be a window or a pallet, is a free hit, and most survivors will already start attempting jukes to avoid the range attack, allowing you to close the gap for a simple mouse 1. Be mindful of turrets, as this is the entire mind game to this character. Survivors will look to put them in chokes or corridors away from the stations in order to bait you towards them. There are add-ons to use to help you be better equipped to deal with them if you're struggling, like Lambert's or emergency helmet. Some early advised perks would be an aura reader to make better use of the tunnels like barbecue and chili, or Xeno's new perk Alien Instinct, paired with save the best for last, as you can avoid hitting the obsession, gaining 8 stacks effortlessly, and perhaps a couple of gen regression perks of your choosing. Pain Resonance, Pop Goes the Weasel, Call of Brian, etc. Thank you for watching the video. If you think we've forgotten anything, feel free to let us know down below, and remember, in space, nobody can hear you scream.